Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my...
Richarlison powering forward here. Pedro Porro. And claimed it in Rice. It's Solanke.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like
he's having a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a foul. It showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Gray is there, and he can pick it up. And that's a... Richarlison! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Richarlison clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's heaved it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that led to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Can he fit it? It's there! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but it made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's going for goal! Haaland! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in age.
Yeah, their fortune favors the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Out of play for kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first?
Well, both sides would have expected that for match, and what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this set, worth keeping an eye on, see if have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, one that's packed incident and talking points. Didn't watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Nouri.
There's the whistle then to
Number
start the
33,
second half.
Coming on the field, number 24, Vadio.
Gehi cuts out the pass.
Ryan Shaki.
Marmouche. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw, and the comeback is complete! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. All they need is try and maintain it.
He's having a go! Oh, save, brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So,
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much can be generated?
Bernardo Silva. Cherki. He's gone for goal! Oh, crossbar! Saar.
The
To the left. The break. Now it's Solanke. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered. They came out on top.
Now it's Richarlison. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot it! And that is the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution
There is some
on the
activity
field.
down on the touchline.
Number
It seems there's going to be a change.
Semenyo.
A warm ovation on his way
Coming on
off,
the
and that is the
field
least he deserves.
Number
I think he's
47,
put in a good shift, and their
Foden.
fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saar. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Two up now, and they are cruising. That really quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Solanke. No foul, says the referee.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kusanov gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but
Added
can he
minutes
get
has been
there?
indicated.
Sarr receives it in a wide position. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Danso spots it and intercepts. He's way through. Haaland bops him off it and wins back the ball. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
With the father of a boy in a
Well,
yellow
from behind,
t-shirt
Jim, that is
kindly make
some
his
win,
way
isn't it?
to the
Well, I've just got to
information
give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.